Hi YouTube, it's Arcade Machine 15 here. I already made two other videos about this PS4, but um, yeah, this is just one that's going to be uploaded before those two videos because I'm not sure if I'm going to upload those two videos yet. They're basically of me opening up this PS4, cleaning up the thermal paste, and doing a mild reflow on it to try to get it working again because these PS4s had the same problem that the original 360 had, which is kind of funny actually because everyone is saying, oh, PlayStation's better because it doesn't get the red ring of death. There's as many cases of PS4s having this issue as there is with the 360s having the red ring of death. So this is basically the same issue that the Xbox 360 would have had. It's known as the blue light of death for the PS4, and yeah, there's bad solder balls underneath the GPU, or they call it APU chip. So yeah, like I say, I opened it up, did a mild reflow, and I cleaned off the GPU, put new thermal paste, put it back together. Same thing. You can't do a mild reflow to fix the solder balls on PlayStations because the solder is, I believe, more harder to control temperature than the 360's solder is. So it's actually better solder. But what I think they did is they had cracked solder joints underneath the chip from factory. So with mild temperature changes in the system, it'll cause the chip to just malfunction, and it'll have to be professionally reflowed or professionally reballed with this with a 2 grand machine that you center over the chip and heat it up. I don't know, to like, I think it's 400, I could be wrong, but it gets really hot and you have to have a professional do it with that machine. So, yeah, that's gonna have to be done to this one, and actually, I don't think that's bad at all that has to be done because I've been talking to this guy that repairs them. He says he repairs at least like two of these a day with this problem. It's so common because they just don't care about the manufacturing quality of the PlayStations because they're already top dog. They're gonna sell consoles if they're broken or what, and it's sad really because this is the same thing that has happened with the 360, unfortunately. Um, yeah, so uh, this is apparently there's like over a 50% chance that a PS4 is gonna eventually get this problem that I'm gonna show you in a couple minutes here. Um, so yeah, it's good to have this done. Apparently, like the reball or professional reflow, because if you don't get this done, um, like I say, over 50% of PlayStation 4s are going to eventually get this problem because of the way that they're built. Sony just doesn't give a shit. People don't get that. It's not being a Microsoft fanboy, but they did the same thing when they were top dog with the 360. At least until like 2008 when they started making newer models of the 360 that did not get that problem, the red ring of death. But yeah, so I got this for 80 bucks total. That's I paid 52 bucks. It came with an extra power supply, which basically pays for itself because the power supplies are 80 bucks alone. Because the person I got this from, they thought the power supply was the issue to begin with, so that's why they bought another one. So I got two power supplies. A power supply alone is 80 bucks. And it came in the original box, original piece of shit headphone that looks like garbage with the mic on it. It had the power cord, um, everything basically but the controller. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, it was 80 bucks total, and this is gonna cost me 90 bucks. The guy's actually only offering 70 for the reball, which you may be like, wow, that's kind of a lot for a PS4 repair, but really it's not, because this is gonna extend the life of it, and he said people should get this done even if theirs doesn't have this problem to prevent it from getting the problem later on. So, yeah, that's gonna be 90 bucks, 70 to actually do the initial repair, and the 20 to send it to the person for them to repair it. So, in total, I'll be paying $170, which that's a steal for a PS4 still, right? I mean, it's a new console, and yeah, and this console even still, I didn't get ripped off at all. It hasn't been opened. Still has the hard drive. Everything's here. It just has the bad APU. you know, and I got everything in the box except the controller. A friend actually said he would be giving me a controller because he's buying all the limited edition controllers, and he said he would just give me the original black one for free. So don't ask me why he's buying all the limited edition controllers. I guess he's collecting them or something. But yeah, so this all works out. I mean, $170 for a working PS4 any day is a good deal, and I mean it's all here, all fully functional. Well, I guess not all fully functional, but it will all be functional when I pay for that to be fixed. And I mean, it's in actually relatively good condition. I mean, these glossy parts scratch even on the Xbox One, but it's not too bad, you know, for being shipped out to me. And well, I guess it was in the original box. I don't know if you can see it there, but yeah, the original box. So, like I say, $80 for this plus that the $90 for the reflow. I mean, yeah, sure, the reflow will be more than what I paid for the system, but it'll make it last probably forever, really, unless there's like some other problem besides the APU. And you know, I'm still satisfied either way because I'm paying less than a new console. So yeah, until I get this repaired, I guess I'll leave it at a cliffhanger here. But yeah, so I guess I can show you exactly what it does, but it's a fairly common problem. Most people that have seen a broken PS4 have probably seen this before. So let's move it over here. Let's grab this here. This freaking power cord. And it's actually, it still like looks new. I don't know if you can see that very well, but like, it still has like the creases in it. So you can tell that this PS4 hardly even lasted long before breaking, which is really a shame. The person that had it must have had it for only a couple months and then just bought a new one when this one stopped working because they had enough money to do it. And I thought it wasn't repairable. So I just did the problem right from plugging it in without me even turning it on. And then when you turn it off, it does another beep. And then when you turn it on again, it'll kick in, the fan will spin for a second, and then it will realize that it's not getting a full signal through the APU, and it'll just shut off. So let's just do this one more time, and I'll put it closer so you can probably hear what the fan makes. Alright, so one more time here. So it tries kicking on, and then it just realizes, you know, it can't pass enough of a signal through the APU, so it just gives up. And yeah, then it just makes another beep when you try pressing it again. So that's that. I will be sending it to the guy, and yeah, I don't have a working PS4 because what was happening is I got some. The only reason why I really wanted a PS4 is because I got a couple friends that have one. You know, I want to play some games with them. I mean, I got the Xbox One here, and I don't want them to keep on having to bring their PS4s here. And I found this on eBay for a good enough deal, so I mean, why not? If you want to ask me what the better console is, I'm honestly gonna say the Xbox One. After the update made it a lot better, but still, I guess it's best to have both. So we'll make another video once I get this fixed. And until next time, see you guys later.